Hi everyone, it's Kirei here for Bramble Fox, and for this layout I am using some of the fab new September releases, the September Fox box, the Travel Globes and the Pastel Hearts. So with the layout, you can see I've got a number of the fab perspectives there over on the left. I don't use all of them, and I do add some of those really cute pastel hearts to the layout. I'm just working out here. I'm just cutting some strips of this pattern paper here because I'm going to use these in a layered corner effect on my white cardstock. And you can see here I'm just having a bit of a play working out which part of the paper I'm going to cut to use as the corner, and then I'm going to start layering up those strips. So I'm just marking it here. It's really pretty pattern paper with all the sort of pinks, and well, I stuck to mainly the sort of pinks and the sort of orangey tones with this one, because I'm going to use some photos from a holiday we had a number of years back. So I'm just distressing the edge of the corner strip and just working out in what order I'm going to start to lay them down. So I'll get this one stuck. Sorry about the head. That does appear in the video a number of times as I'm looking over just to make sure I've got it all spot on. Okay, so layering up the strips under that corner triangle piece, of course, just remembering that I needed to distress the edge first and then getting that stuck down. And I'll do that with all of the strips, and there we go, all done. I used different widths of strips because I didn't want them to all be totally even, just to add a bit of difference. And then here I'm just working out on the corner, the opposite corner, which part I'm going to do, which as if by magic it's all done. And here I am just lifting up the edges. I just wonder I have any nails left because I'm so bad that I do this with my nails. But anyway, there we go. Just adds that little bit extra texture. And I'm pulling in the two photos that I'm going to use, and then I'm bringing in those perspectives and just sort of placing them and figuring out where they're going to go. So the Best Life is from the September Fox box monthly subscription, and then I've got a couple of the globes from the Travel Globes set, which is fab actually because it comes in 3 different colours. These are the blush colour that I'm using. They're sort of a soft pink, but there's also a denim, which is a deeper blue, and a powder blue. So you've got a real choice there in the Travel Globe set. So I've got a couple of the globes there, one at the top that says hello, and then the one at the bottom that is like a world, and there's actually, you can't really see it on there, a little plane going across the world. And then I've got that love stamp that I've just tucked in there up at the top, and that also comes from the September Fox box. Here I'm just obviously working out which pattern paper I'm going to mount my 2 photos on, and I picked this really sort of geometric pinky orangey tone design because I think that just really lifts them from the background paper. So I'm just trimming that up. There's another perspective on there. You'll see it's got like a heart, and it's got the word places on it with the arrow. That doesn't make the cut, actually. I don't use that one in the end, but it is lovely, and I'm sure that will appear on another layout. So here I'm just distressing the edges of the 2 photos, just working out where I'm going to place them. And then I'm going to pop some of my sticky back foam onto the top edge, and I tend to do this all the time on my layouts. Keep the bottom edge flat because often that's where you're building up clusters around the sort of bottom edge. So I do keep that flatter, and then top edge keep it, stick it with the foam, sticky back foam, just to lift it. And again, it's just about dimension, which I do like to add on my layout. Okay. Right, so I'm just now starting to, now the photos are down, I'm just sort of moving things around. I've got these layered flowers, just curving the edges. I do move these around quite a lot, can't quite make up my mind. So I'm not going to make you watch all of that. We're sort of going to move it on a little bit, I think, coming up soon. But yeah, you can see I'm really fiddling around, deciding where they're going. And yep. Still deciding. But anyway, here we go. I've moved it on a little bit. Okay, everything's in place. It's not actually stuck down, so I'm going to start getting all the pieces stuck down. So these are some of the matching ephemera, and I did fussy cut around the wider white border. I tend to find I don't really like that on a lot of the ephemera you get, so I do tend to fussy cut that away. So I'm just getting that stuck down. I've stuck down that Hello Glow perspective, and I've used glossy accents because it gives a really good firm hold. Adding a bit of sticky back foam to this little half sun that's just tucked in under that top edge of the my top photo. And then I stick down one of those little cute pastel hearts from one of the new September releases. It's a really lovely pack of hearts in all pretty pastel colours. So I've used a few of those on here. Just realised I hadn't fussy cut around this sort of coconut cocktail, so I'm just taking off the excess white edge before I tuck that in above the flower. Oh, I'm really getting into the detail now, taking off that middle bit there. Just curving it slightly. I don't tend to put everything down flat. I stick it in one part of the piece, so it just sort of lifts up. And then I'm sticking down that other little perspective heart as well, again from the same Pastel Hearts set from the September release. And then just getting these other flowers, the acetate mandala, layered on. And we're getting there now. And then I'm going to get that perspective. It's the Best Life from the September Fox box. It's in a really lovely gold colour. Oh, I'm going to stick the Love stamp down again. That's a lovely sort of pale pink, and that also comes from the September Fox box as well. So again, using the glossy accents, here we go. Just going to get the title stuck down as well, and it's in a really lovely, like a gold almost, which was really nice. It really complemented the collection that I'm using here. And again, sorry about my big head in the photo, in the video, but I'm just really making sure that it's all layered up. Okay, I've now got everything stuck down. So I stuck down that bottom cluster with the other globe and the perspective pastel heart. And I've just decided I'm going to add a few splatters in this sort of really soft sort of gold shimmer paint. So I'm just covering up my photo. I realise I need a little bit more water here. And just a little bit of, it just adds a little bit of shimmer around the photos, and I'm just using this around and over the clusters at the top and in that bottom corner. And I think we're almost done. That's pretty much it. And there we go. There is the final layout, and there's some close-up shots coming in a moment. Here you'll see those perspectives, little hearts and the globes. There you go, get close up of that little plane across that heart. Anyway, that's me. It's Kirei for Bramble Fox. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.